We are already a quarter of the way into 2021, and the question has started to pop up. Should you buy an Oculus Quest 2 this year? Well, today I've got 5 reasons why you should buy an Oculus Quest 2 in 2021. Let's talk about it. Number 1, the price. Now, this is a big one. One of the biggest complaints about virtual reality in the past is the cost of entry. And the original Quest did well at $399, bringing that price down from where it was before, needing a PC or a PlayStation plus the VR hardware. $399 is great, but it's still $400 and it's a lot more than many people wanted to be able to pay. That's why the Quest 2, now at $299, $300 to get into virtual reality is insane. In the next couple of points, we're going to talk specifically about what makes this price so crazy, but it comes down to the fact that the specs in this device are very good. Even though it is a single panel in this device, it is a near 4K device, so you're getting nearly 2K per eye in the Quest 2, which helps a lot with reading text and the sharpness of the visuals. Add that to the fact that the XR2 chip in this thing really does allow you to have a better, sharper image to go along with that display, and even 90 hertz refresh built into the actual device for supported games, and you've got a device that at the price really can't be beat. Sounds like some sort of rap. You get a device at a price you just can't beat. Boom. Number 2 is mobility. VR in the past, aside from those VR headsets that you'd put your phone into, and of course the Oculus Go as well, both of which were just 3 degrees of freedom, meaning that you could not walk around in the space, you could just move your head. With the Quest and the Quest 2, that changed to a mobile device that allowed you to have 6 degrees of freedom, so you can physically walk around inside of that VR space and be able to actually move around. Or even just leaning back and forth allows you movement too. In 3 degrees of freedom, you can't do that either. Your head's just kind of stuck and you can turn left, right, up and down, and you can turn around. But the mobility of the Quest 2 is what sells it for many, many people. The fact that I can throw my Quest 2 in a case, jump on an airplane, fly 1,000 miles, take it out and use the same device playing the same games while I'm on vacation, I'm on a business trip, whatever, makes this device incredible. And just the fact that you can play fully featured virtual reality video games or jump into a movie theater like big screen on the go and watch movies, or hang out with friends in a social VR space connected to the Wi-Fi at your hotel or whatever, the mobility of this device is incredible. That mobility allows for finding a space that fits what game you're trying to play, and the games that are coming out are starting to feature full room scale environments, including some procedurally generated environments, which allows you to take your Guardian space and walk around inside that space, however big or small, and physically move instead of having to move with a joystick with artificial movement. Number 3 is multi-use. Multi-use, yes, this device is more than just a mobile device. This device, the Quest 2, is also a fully featured PC VR headset. And if you've got a PC that'll handle VR gaming, there are 2 options for you to actually use it. There is the tethered method using the officially supported Oculus Link method, using a link cable or a third-party cable to connect your device to a USB-C port or USB 3 if you get one of the third-party cables. In my experience, this does work well, not quite as consistently for me as the next method, but overall, it still does work. But the best possible thing about the Quest 2 and PC VR is the fact that you can actually play it wirelessly, which there are very, very few options for playing wireless PC VR in the realm of PC VR, and Quest 2 does it really, really well. Number 4, continued updates and support. I'm surprised, honestly, at how many updates we've gotten for the Quest 2 already since its launch. Things like 90 hertz, better hand tracking, which was actually launched on the original Quest, but it works even better on the Quest 2. Yes, hand tracking, so you can actually use your hands in VR and interact with things, with certain games. Even to things like the ability to connect a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard to be able to do productivity things, new environments, pass-through environment, plus a plethora of other new things that are coming that have been found in updates like Infinite Office, allowing you to have an office space in VR, desk tracking, couch tracking's here. There's a lot of interesting things, and one of the biggest reasons I think you should buy a Quest 2 in 2021 is the continued support and updates. We already know they're going to support the Quest platform for a good long time, and the Quest 2 is a big part of that. So far, there are a few updates that have come to the Quest 2 that have not made it to the Quest 1 yet, but I don't see that happening quickly, even if a new device does come out, which we'll talk about in the next point. It seems like Oculus really is ready to push the Quest platform forward, and they're going to continue to do that a little at a time. In fact, their goal is to release updates every month, not necessarily big updates, but fixes and new features as time goes on. So we've got a long ways to go, I believe, in this Quest 2 lifetime. Number 5, no new device in 2021. Now, this is purely speculation and just my opinion, and I did say this about the Quest 2 in 2020, and I was wrong about that, but looking back at it now, it does make a lot of sense. I don't think we're going to see a new device this year from Oculus, and if we do, it'll be a more expensive device aimed towards the pro type of category for VR on the Quest, maybe an upgraded device in some ways, but not necessarily an upgrade that you need to have, more for those that want to spend more money and might get slightly better features or a more comfortable headset, something like that. I don't personally think they're going to do it this year, and here's why. Next year, the speculation is running rampant that Apple and PlayStation could be releasing their VR headsets, or at least massive announcements about where they're going. I don't personally believe that Oculus is going to stand by and not do something at the same time as them. So my personal opinion is that 2022 could be a very big year for virtual reality between Apple's new rumored headset, the brand new, already confirmed PlayStation VR 2, which isn't necessarily the name of it yet, seeming to be coming out in the near future, meaning 2022 in my opinion. I think Oculus is probably going to bide their time since the Quest 2 is doing so well and there's no need for them to release a headset right now, that they will wait until next year to launch anything. Like I said, unless it's a Pro, but even that I'm thinking next year as well. More than likely, my thinking is that they will probably launch it either in May of next year, so about a year from now, or in around September or October of next year like they did with the Quest 2. That would give nearly 2 years of usage for the Quest 2 before a refresh or a new device. And considering the way that Sony has been releasing products, my guess is that they will probably release PSVR 2 or whatever it is next year. If they release it next year, around the holiday season, or maybe in October like the original PlayStation VR was released. Apple, the same thing. My guess is fall to Christmas season of next year as well. I don't think Oculus is going to let that go. If they do release it before them, I think it'll be just before them, and it won't be like this year, this fall. Oculus isn't stupid. They know that the Quest 2 is doing really well, and there are a lot of people out there that would love to see something new, but to be totally honest, the general public love their Quest 2, and they're not going to go out and buy a brand new Quest 3 right away. There are some people that will, and give it another year and a half or so until they release another one. They'll get another audience and probably end up with a lot of people jumping to another upgrade. But with the amount of headsets sold right now, I don't think Oculus is forcing another headset out as soon as absolutely possible. I could be totally wrong, but that is, in my opinion, what they're going to do. They're going to wait until next year to combat against the titans of technology in gaming with Sony and in mobile technology with Apple. It's going to be a crazy year in 2022 if that's the case. Titans against each other, battling it out for the crown of virtual reality, which for the consumer is exactly what we need. There you go. There are my 5 reasons why you should buy an Oculus Quest 2 in 2021. In my personal opinion, the Quest 2 is one of the best entry ways to get into VR. It's by far the best we've ever had as far as pricing, what it does, and even the fact that it's a dual-use device. My opinion, Quest 2, awesome device, great investment for 2021. In fact, if you want to grab one, I've got a link down in the description. It is an affiliate link, so I will get a small commission for you buying through that link, but it won't cost you anything else, and it just supports the channel. If you want to get the most out of that Quest that you're about to order, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there and the bell icon for notifications. Plus, you can check out even more of my videos right there. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and happy questing.